When President Tinubu removed the fuel subsidy, he considered gas to be an alternative fuel. The federal government has adopted gas as the nation's transition fuel and calls for a shift from fossil fuels to cleaner sources of energy. The president has since put different initiatives in place to make gas available to all Nigerians. Galaxy TV Bosa Nyakusak has details in this report. The project director and chief executive officer of the Presidential Compressed Natural Gas Initiative, Michael Oluwagbemi, recently revealed that the federal government was planning to build a gas-powered economy in the country. After the removal of petrol subsidy by President Bola Tinubu on his assumption into office in May last year, many Nigerians decided to park their vehicles and resorted to public transport. This was because the pump price of petrol surged from below 200 naira per litre to 600 naira. Aside from these, the current inflationary pressure that has reduced the purchasing powers of individuals compounded the challenges, leaving many with no other option than to forget about their cars for now. The project director and chief executive officer of the Presidential Compressed Natural Gas Initiative, Michael Oluwagbemi, says vehicle owners will save at least 70% if they convert to gas instead of fuel.
Here in Kaduna State and several other investor stations, including conversion stations, where you can convert your existing PMS petrol vehicles to run on both PMS and natural gas, effectively allowing you to save on your transportation costs by up to 70%. This is the reason why we are here today, to discuss with these stakeholders, because at the end of the day, the president understands that the government alone cannot do it.
Transportation by at least 1/3. And the advantage is it may even be more than 1/3 because the combustion efficiency for CNG is even higher than that of petrol. As you know, internal combustion engines, they take the nozzle, the nozzles will spray the fuel, liquid fuels in the top cylinder. So what you do is you bypass that one and allow the natural gas to go straight to the top cylinder, where there is complete combustion of the natural gas, and then the chemical bond energy is converted into mechanical energy, which moves the vehicle.
Some vehicle owners also shared their opinion on conversion of vehicles from fuel consumption to gas consumption as it affects the ordinary Nigerian.
As a car owner, he came on board, he made fuel for 220 naira. Today, how much are we buying fuel? 700, 750, 800 naira. What I expect him to do is to think of how he can reduce the price of fuel, because when he increases price of fuel, foodstuff in the market automatically increase.
Many countries of the world, look at Germany for instance. Germany have been using LNG for a long time. Even Singapore, look at South Africa. There are so many countries that have been doing that for a long time. Even in Nigeria, if you remember those days when we used to have V-boot, it comes with a big gas cylinder. Some of them come with, you have a gas tank, you have a fuel tank. So you can switch to whichever one you want.
In light of the recent increase in petrol prices, switching to compressed natural gas can not only help car owners save money, but also contribute to a more sustainable environment. This is particularly relevant as the world continues to face the challenges of climate change.
The center in Kaduna here is ready to go, and it's going to be part of the over 120 that is going to roll out thereafter. But the states that, to your question, the states that we're starting the pre-pilot at next week is Kwara, FCT, Lagos, and Rivers. And among those 4 states, there will be 8 conversion centers that will be participating. But again, that will be expanding almost immediately. It's just to ensure that we have an orderly process of starting. And in 2 weeks' time, we'll be adding state by state. And in no time, in about a month or about now, you can convert.
Advice is that there are no enough expatriates on ground. Now, I expected that government at this point in time should be looking at doing transfer skills, training, bringing in expatriates that will train. Some of these are mechanics boys you see are by this roadside. They are very skillful, they are very intelligent. If you go to Panteka, you see some of these boys trying to do it manually. If you get these guys and train them, they will be able to do this, and you have that at a marketable value.